Hello everyone, welcome to English Elegance. How to build a strong vocabulary. So let's get started. So vocabulary is just using the better words. So we don't have to use too many sentences. We can replace a sentence with a word, right? So how this can be done? You don't have to read any fancy books for this. So in simple language, what we require is we require very easy vocabulary. So for this, what can be done? We have to read the books, right? So which type of books? It can be novel, it can be some non-fiction, some fiction novels, right? So you can just grab a habit of reading on a regular basis. So now if we come to the point that what type of story, so we have to read a story where every day easy and essential vocabulary is used. So we don't have to chase difficult words, right? We have to see the simple words and then we can build a strong vocabulary. So what happens, there is a difference, like there is a spoken English vocabulary, there is written vocabulary, and there is reading vocabulary as well. So many people think that by reading newspaper or by reading difficult thick novels they can develop vocabulary. Initially just start with simple story books, right? So now one more major thing is that how to build a vocabulary. So let's get this technique. So you have to just maintain a vocabulary notebook for yourself, in which I will tell you, you have to write the word whichever you are reading from the book. You have to write the word in one column, and then you have to understand in which context that word is being used. Like, is the word is used to explain a feeling, is the word is used to explain an action, or is the word is used to name something. So it depends, you have to understand that. And then in next column you have to write the meaning of that word. What is the meaning of that word? And then you have to understand the pronunciation, how the word is pronounced. And then in next column you have to write the word which has a similar meaning, that is the synonym of the word. And then in next column you have to write the opposite meaning word, that is the antonym of the word. So now let's understand this with an example. So there is a word, the word is creative. So now you have to understand in which context the word creative is being used, and then you have to write the meaning of that word. So the meaning of creative is like to imagination to do any new thing, imagination to do new things. So now you have to understand the pronunciation of the word. So how it is pronounced like creative. Now you have to, in the next column you have to write the similar word, that is the synonym of the creative. So innovative is the synonym. Now moving to the next column you have to write the opposite word, that is the antonym of creative. So antonym can be uninventive. So now at last you have to frame and make a sentence out of the word creative. So sentence can be, Ria has one of the most creative minds in the business. So at last you have to build a sentence of the word whichever is being used. So now this technique you have to adopt. You have to maintain a vocabulary notebook for yourself, so that you can read a book and you can keep noting down the new words and just follow the format as I told you, right? So maybe some of you say that it is a very tedious work, it is long and lengthy, it's quite boring. Well, it is, but in the long run it will give you great results. So keep practicing like this, right? And then if you read books, so it will enhance your knowledge, right? And it will help you in time management, it will help you in self development, in financial management, and in your relationship management. Like, it will help you in many spheres of life which we don't have knowledge about. And on the top of it, it will just build a strong vocabulary for you, and you will not even know that how your vocabulary became strong with time and dedication you gave. And by maintaining a small vocabulary notebook you can do such things, right? So this is how you can build a strong vocabulary, by reading and reading more books, and by just maintaining your small notebook and writing down the words, the meaning of the words, how the word is pronounced, and the synonym of the word, the antonym of the word, and at last you have to frame a sentence out of that word. So this is all you can do to build a strong vocabulary. And by the time, keep learning with English Elegance.